Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video. I wanted to do another Game Boy Advance game. I'm going to be trying out Street Fighter Turbo 2 here. Street Fighter 2 Revival. Turbo Revival. Whatever way it is. Anyway, wanted to do it on the Game Boy Advance. Now, I also wanted to compare this to the other Street Fighter game that's on the Game Boy Advance. Alpha 1? Alpha 0? We're going to try it out. Normally I sort of concentrate on the screen itself, but because both of these games are very kind of flickery, or not flickery, but very difficult, like with the movement of the controls and all that kind of stuff, I'm actually doing it a little more freehand here. So you're probably going to get a bit of jitter. I'll see if I can do my best to hold it still, but I got to try this thing out. So let's give it a whirl. And in both cases, we will just stick with arcade mode. Okay, so I'll try my best to do this here. Everybody who knows me knows I always play as Chun-li. And we'll just go with normal. Up against my buddy Dalzim. My friend Alan would be very pleased because this was the pairing that we had in the 90s. Now, the thing for me is being able to pull off the moves with limited controls like this. I mean, the Game Boy Advance luckily does have shoulder buttons, and you can do a variety of different moves, which kind of puts it... Oh, that's doing very well done, Chun-li. That puts it ahead of the Game Boy or Game Boy Color version of Street Fighter. You know, you've actually got enough buttons here that you can pull off the moves. And luckily, I do like this one. This classic revival game is very, very good, because you can actually... well, somebody as bad as me at this game can actually win, which is very good. Now, let's see if I can pull off some special moves here. There we go. We got our kicks. Excellent. So I believe it's like light, medium, heavy, heavy. But as to which is which for the kicks versus the punches, I'm not entirely sure. Punches is definitely left, but as to, like, how do you do a kick? Oh, it's probably the position of the D-pad, isn't it? That's obviously kicks there. And then... I believe, as we're going to find for the Street Fighter Alpha game, this is a lot harder to pull off. So yeah, this is a very, very good Street Fighter game on the go for back in the day. Like, at least this one has big sprites. The moves are fairly straightforward to pull off. My God, I got it perfect. And it's excellent. It's got the classic roster. This is, and it's got Chun-li in her classic outfit. I think I've accidentally put her in the gray one, but you know what? I'm not going to redo this. So she plays in gray instead of blue. That's fine. Now, can I do a... Let's see if I can do a spinning bird kick. First of all, let me get him away from me. Okay, and then... I would imagine it's like... It's in there somewhere. A little bit hard to pull off a spinning bird kick. So let's try it again here. I've got my super all charged up. Nope. Oh, okay, that's our other kick. Nope. Now, that's that good one, but where's the spinning bird kick? Can I do a Kikoken? Alright, good. Now do a spinning bird kick. No. Okay, maybe it's this one. Nope. I mean, she's done very well, but I can't really pull off the spinning bird kick very well. Anyway, that is Street Fighter Turbo Revival. Now let's compare it to the Alpha game. Street Fighter Alpha 3. Sorry, not 0. This one is very hard to pull off. I find it just tricky. Okay, so single mode. And we'll go with Chun-li. Where'd she go? Where's Chun-li? I know she's in there somewhere. Oh, there she is, way up at the top. Ah! Okay, we'll go with this. And now you get a variety of choices you can make. The Xism, Aism. I think I always went with Xism because that would allow you to put her into her classic outfit, at least on the PlayStation version. Turbo 1. And I think, oh, I put her in gray again. Now this game has a lot more polish and nice look to it and stuff, but I find it really hard to pull off any of the moves. Like, everybody seems to be just going on, well, turbo, quite literally. And I find it's like I'm having too hard of a time just figuring out what I'm doing in order to actually pull off any of the moves. Like, and I've looked it up online. I was like, how come I can't pull off any of Chun-Li's moves? And it's because you got to do weird quarter circles and like charge ups and all this kind of stuff. The kind of thing that you would get on a regular, you know, console version where you had a fight stick, but this is just a Game Boy Advance, so pulling off some of these moves on a little screen like this, or a little control panel like this, well, okay, I did alright. Really hard with these buttons though, like super tricky. Give it another go. Like, I'd love to be able to pull off just a spinning bird kick or anything. And of course I'm just mashing the buttons trying to sort this out. I'm doing okay, that's good, but I cannot for the life of me. Can I do a Kikoken? You know? See, it's like, where are the, yikes, where's heavy punch? And it is in here somewhere. It's just super hard to figure it out. Ah, okay, now we're in trouble. Ooh. Okay, well, that was her special move. I did accidentally pull off her super combo move thing there. I just don't remember how I did it, and I've used up my meter. Yeah, this is super tough. This game, I swear, it's like, I think you really need to have been one of those experts in the Street Fighter Alpha era. Okay, I've managed, but that was a lot tougher. I like how it looks. I think it looks great. I think it's got all of the stuff that you want in a Street Fighter game. Chun-Li's looking awesome, of course, and the music's fine, the animations are great. I just find pulling off any of the moves almost impossible. We're up against Armika. Nice that it has the extended roster. Like, you got a lot more characters than the original dozen or so. But can I pull off a move? Can I? Heck. Let's see, come on. Let's get, sorry for the shaky camera, but like, I'm just trying my best to get these commands. Nope, not working. So, of the two, I generally just play Turbo Revival, because it's, first of all, bigger sprites. Like, these look quite nice on the small screen. Wow, did I win? How was that possible? These look quite nice on the screen, but my god, they are farther away. The frame is a lot bigger. Like, the characters just appear much harder to see. And you've got a lot more to keep track of in this game, you know, with the super gauge and all that kind of good stuff. Let's see if I can do that move again. Can I do it? Can it? Come on. No. Come on. It was here. It's like a D-pad quarter circle and then a... Super tricky. Super darn tricky to pull this off. I am just... Okay, well, I am managing, but it's largely button mashing luck, not any actual skill. Having said that, it's not like I'm a super skilled Street Fighter player anyway. And we're up against Rose. Okay, here we go. Also, the lack of voices, like the round one, fight, or any of that stuff, or Japan, or any of that stuff, I believe that's in the Turbo Revival game. It seems weirdly vacant and missing from this. This does not, whoa, there's, oh good. Well, I dodged her pulling off that super on me. Can I pull my super on her? Probably not. No, of course not. Yeah, this is just more frustrating than anything else. Now, of course, I could really get into the manual and figure out what are all the different things I'm supposed to be pulling off with these crazy D-pad moves and button combos, but it's really hard to get into it in an enjoyable way. Like, it just doesn't... And of course, I'm sure it's really hard for you all to watch because I've got the controls going all over the place. Ooh, who won that? I think she got me! Oh no! Okay, I've met my match now. So yeah, this Street Fighter Alpha 3 on the Game Boy Advance is not as enjoyable for me as Street Fighter Turbo Revival. I like the bigger sprites. I think even though it's a more limited roster, I like what you can do with the other Street Fighter game way more than this one. This one is hard to pull off, and it's just not as enjoyable. I don't really have a good... Whoa. Oh, that was nice. Well done, Rose. Okay, well, I don't have much good to say about Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the Game Boy Advance. I much prefer this one. Street Fighter Alpha 2 Turbo Revival. Way more enjoyable for me, but that's just me. And we're timing out here, so we'll just let that go. Anyway, that is the comparison of the two Street Fighter games. That's game over for me. Hope you enjoyed that. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.